Welcome, I'm Kyra Lampley.
And I'm Dima Mixon. Today is Wednesday, October 6th, and you're watching Southern Miss Television News.
Southern Miss students took to Hardy Street last Friday in protest of sexual assault on campus.
So what is the University Police Department doing to keep students, faculty, and staff safe at night?
We'll tell you the latest and what's coming up. Stay tuned. A recent TikTok video shed light on an alleged sexual assault case that occurred at Southern Miss in 2017. In response to the video, students protested on October 1st against sexual assault on campus and the university's response to the allegations. Southern Miss reporter Soraya Bonds has the story.
You are not powerless! You are not powerless! You are not powerless!
Students gather in front of campus to protest against sexual assault. Protesters stand strong together for survivors and friends who have been victims of sexual abuse.
It's heard! Your story is heard! Your story is heard!
The protest goes hand in hand with Domestic Violence Awareness Month.
My roommate is Rebecca Fish, and she's the one that organized this whole thing. And I'm very proud of her for actually taking the initiative to do something, because a lot of people were just talking about it and not really putting in action for it.
Not only are students using their voices, but they are also displaying their creativity to showcase their concerns on this matter. Different signs showcase different ways of how abuse is sometimes justified.
Sexual assault runs rampant on college campuses all over the nation.
It's not your fault! It's not your fault! Zero tolerance! Zero tolerance! Zero tolerance! Zero tolerance! Zero tolerance!
Raspberry, that we believe you.
In Hattiesburg, Soraya Bonds, Southern Miss TV.
Thank you, Soraya. For more information about the Sexual Assault Prevention Ambassadors, contact Bella Percato. If you need to report a case, please contact the Title IX office at Southern Miss.
The University Police Department serves Southern Miss students, faculty, and staff by keeping them safe on campus. Still, changes could be made to make their job more effective. Southern Miss reporter Carter Leishan tells us more.
Stopping crime and servicing the University of Southern Mississippi, almost since it was founded, its police department wants to be a body of protection and support for its community, although not all students see it that way. Detective Lance Adams, who has spent 5 of his 11 years enforcing the law at Southern Miss, jumped at the opportunity to foster connections with his community in a compassionate way.
Being out, getting to work with students and learn more about this community and hopefully having a positive impact on this community and the campus community is also a pretty big draw.
The University Police Department is located at Bond Hall, here behind me. Patrolling the university day and night, their #1 priority is to keep students and all of Southern Miss safe, although that can be easier said than done. One student, Sarah Kaufman, had a different experience with UPD after her dad's car was ransacked in the parking garage on campus.
I wasn't sure where to go or who to talk to, and it would be nice to have more information on that side of campus.
Kaufman thinks more education, even after freshman orientation, is necessary so that students know what to do or who to call in a tight situation. After feeling uncomfortable when a man followed her around campus on a separate occasion, Kaufman isn't sure if she's really safe or not.
It feels like such a safe campus during the day, but once nighttime hits, it's just really,
Detective Adams admits that there indeed are more incidents that occur on campus at night.
Especially depending on what's going on around campus or going on around Hattiesburg. Like for instance, after a football game, there will be a lot more activity around campus. Some students generally like to go out and socialize, and there might be more consumption of alcohol at night.
These and other circumstances can lead to more calls, which UPD night patrol officers must respond to. Hoping officers are fully equipped to serve Southern Miss, Kaufman looks to larger safety concerns, wanting improvements to campus infrastructure before she can feel safe. She even wonders about those blue emergency contact poles around campus.
But every time I walk past one of them, it's just kind of like, do they think this campus is safe? You know, like if they're putting up all of the stuff. Installing more lights, that's my big thing. More sidewalks is another really big thing, like especially around the parking lots on campus.
Meanwhile, Detective Adams is proud of the work his officers have done to remain visible on campus, as they not only deter crime, but also as they encourage and support students.
We're there if they need us. They know that they can come to us. That's a big priority of ours, is to, to let the students know that we're out doing our job. We're out making this campus secure. We try to give good advice, and we hope that not only do we help prevent stuff from happening here, but these are things you can take with you for the rest of your life. So I just hope that people know that our doors are always open.
For Southern Miss TV, I'm Carter Leishan.
For more information about the University Police Department and its role in the Southern Miss community, visit www.usm.edu/police.
When we return, Southern Miss faculty reacts to the potential vaccine mandate as the USM Faculty Senate votes whether or not to enforce vaccines.
And for all things Golden Eagle football, soccer, and volleyball, don't miss the Southern Miss Sports TV recap. See all of this and more when we return.
At Southern Miss Student Media, our mission is to shape the future of our students. If you're good at what you do, you can work anywhere. If you're the best at what you can do, you can move mountains. Southern Miss offers you a degree. Southern Miss Student Media offers you experience. With a combination, you're undefeated. Join us at Southern Miss Student Media, and together we will lead you to a lasting career. Visit the Student Media Center today, College Hall 301.
My part-time service in the Army National Guard makes it possible for me to be more for the community I call home. I'm a better neighbor because my service has taught me how important it is to be a team player. My training helps me in my classes when I must give attention to detail to the task at hand. My service in the Army National Guard allows me to keep my community and those I care about safe from threats. Learn more about how you too can live and serve part-time close to home by visiting nationalguard.com.
In the wake of the Mississippi Institution of Higher Learning's decision to ban IHL universities from enforcing vaccine mandates, the USM Faculty Senate asked President Rodney Bennett and the IHL to institute a vaccine mandate on campus. Faculty Senate members feel strongly about this decision. Southern Miss reporter Garrett Grove has the story.
In their meeting last Friday, the USM Faculty Senate voted 33-5 to pass a resolution to institute a vaccine mandate on campus. This follows the Mississippi Institution of Higher Learning's decision to ban IHL universities from implementing such measures on their campuses in September.
The resolution passed by the University of Southern Mississippi Faculty Senate calls on President Rodney Bennett as well as the IHL to pass and institute a vaccine mandate. Other IHL institutions, such as Mississippi State University, the University of Mississippi, and Jackson State University, have done similar resolutions in their own respective faculty senates.
Dennis Wiesenberg, president-elect of the Faculty Senate, expresses that if more assertive action is not taken, the university could be in a similar position going into the fall 2022 semester as it is now.
But, the bigger fear is if we don't stomp out the Delta variant, there may be one in the future that's much more lethal that would change the equation entirely. So,
Robert Press, chair of the Welfare and Environment Committee, addresses the need to look beyond the politicized nature of vaccine mandates.
But I don't agree at all, as a political scientist, as a person, of letting politics rule over health. The facts are just not there. It shouldn't get balled up into people who want to run on a certain platform, and it just doesn't make sense to me.
Even before the IHL's decision, the administration was against instituting a vaccine mandate. Dee Dee Anderson, Vice President for Student Affairs, mirrors this sentiment.
I think it's always good for our constituent groups to voice their opinion and to do that in the appropriate measures, and that's what they're doing. I mean, that's the means that they have to appropriately share with the administration, what they believe should happen. Unfortunately, I think it's pretty clear from IHL that that's not the direction that we're going to go in as an institution. But like I said, I think it's always good for our constituent groups to voice their opinions.
Though the implementation of a vaccine mandate is doubtful, USM's Faculty Senate stands by the resolution, with its firm belief that instituting such a mandate is the best way to combat the coronavirus. Reporting for SMTV, this is Garrett Grove.
For more information about the COVID-19 vaccine and its impact on Southern Miss students and faculty, visit usm.edu/student-health-services.
Now let's take a look at Southern Miss sports with Austin Lindsay.
Thanks, Dima. I'm Austin Lindsay, and this is the Southern Miss TV Sports Recap. In football this past weekend, the Southern Miss Golden Eagles took on the Rice Owls in Houston, Texas. This was the team's first conference game of the season as they look to bounce back from a thumping loss to Alabama this previous weekend. Starting quarterback Ty Keys injured his ankle early on in the game and did not return. Backup quarterback Jake Lane replaced Keys and threw a 31-yard touchdown on his first drive. Although Lane threw for 304 yards and a touchdown, he struggled throwing 3 interceptions. On a last-minute drive, Lane attempted to lead the Eagles down by 7 to a touchdown, but he was intercepted with 1:15 remaining in the fourth quarter. The Golden Eagles lost to the Owls at a score of 24-19. Lane will start at quarterback after being just the scout team quarterback just 2 weeks ago before Lowe's and Key were both out for the Golden Eagles. The 1-4 Golden Eagles will now host the 4-1 UTEP Miners this weekend at homecoming at the Rock. The Golden Eagles have won the last 5 matchups versus the Miners, holding an 8-4 all-time record between the two schools. In soccer, the Golden Eagles took on the UAB Blazers this Friday. This game was a hard-fought game coming down to double overtime with the Eagles losing 2-1. Sophomore Blessings Kingsley scored on a goal early on for the Eagles. Also, Kendall Minutes had 6 saves in the match with 1 crucial save during a penalty kick at the start of the second half. The Golden Eagles' next game is against Louisiana Tech in Ruston, Louisiana on Friday at 7 p.m. Last Saturday and Sunday, the Golden Eagles took on the University of Texas at San Antonio, the Roadrunners. The Eagles, with a 1-10 history against the Miners, shut them out twice in back-to-back sweeps. I had a chance to talk to the Golden Eagles head coach, Stephanie Radecki, on the Eagles' dominant performance.
The Golden Eagles of Southern Miss will return home this past Friday and Saturday to face the UTSA Roadrunners in the Wellness Center complex in Hattiesburg, Mississippi. Beforehand, the Golden Eagles were on a 3-game losing streak, coming off a road trip to Birmingham facing the UAB Blazers. Earlier on in the year, in a COVID season where volleyball played in the spring, the two teams matched up against each other on March the 15th, where the Golden Eagles would come out successful, beating the Roadrunners for the first time ever, previously going 0-10 all-time before this year. This past weekend, the Golden Eagles would keep this streak alive, defeating the UTSA Roadrunners in back-to-back sweeps. On Saturday, the Golden Eagles would defeat the Roadrunners 25-14 in the first, 25-19 in the second, and 25-16 in the third. On Saturday's match, we would see Mill Wesley and Duquesne Muraska tie for 11 kills each. Mill would also be proficient on the night with a 45 hitting percentage on attacks. Also, she would lead the team in digs with 16. as you will see Mia with a thumping kill late in the second set. The USM Golden Eagles now move to 10-8 on the season and 9-1 at home. The UTSA Roadrunners now move to 5-11 on the season. This upcoming weekend, the Golden Eagles will now take on the Mean Green of North Texas. Hear from Southern Miss's head coach Stephanie Radecki now.
Or last spring, I guess it was the first time that our program beat UTSA, and that was really exciting for us. We won in 5, came back from a pretty deficit in the fourth set, and so beating them in 3, it was our first time we beat them in 3 yesterday, and then to do that twice is pretty remarkable and really exciting for our program.
The Golden Eagles are heading to Denton, Texas this weekend to take on the 9-7 Mean Green of North Texas. Southern Miss and North Texas are both tied at 2-2 in conference play, sitting at 3rd and 4th in the West Division of Conference USA. My name is Austin Lindsay, and this has been Southern Miss TV Sports Recap. We'll be back next week for more. Back to you, Dima.
Thank you, Austin. After the break, Eagle Direct Textbooks promises students a streamlined, affordable approach to textbook shopping.
Then, Southern Miss's newest restaurant rolls onto campus with fresh selections and made-to-order meals. Stay tuned to learn more on Southern Miss TV.
When it comes to vaping, the truth can get clouded. So let's make it clear. Vaping is not safe for youth.
Because vaping can put microscopic particles into your lungs.
And dangerous things like metals into your body.
And nicotine, which can harm a person's brain development through their mid-20s.
With appealing flavors, high nicotine levels, and lots of promotion on social media.
Many kids think vaping is harmless, but it's not.
So talk to your kids about the risks of vaping.
Because when you talk, they hear you.
I got the vaccine to not only protect myself, but to also protect my family and friends and my community. We go to our doctors when we're sick, when we're not feeling well, and we trust what they give us. They give us a prescription, and we take it to the pharmacy, and we start to feel better. So trust your physicians. I'm Dolores McNair, and I'm Assistant Dean of Students at the University of Southern Mississippi. Trust your doc, get the shot.
My part-time service in the Army National Guard makes it possible for me to be more for the community I call home. I'm a better neighbor because my service has taught me to understand how important it is to be a team player. My training helps me at work when I lead by example. My service in the Army National Guard allows me to keep my community and those I care about safe from threats. Learn more about how you too can live and serve part-time close to home by visiting nationalguard.com.
Southern Miss students checking their SOAR accounts before the start of the fall 2021 semester may have noticed a fee for Eagle Direct textbooks. What is the new program and how is it helping students save time and money? Reporter Adarius McCormick has the story.
Students usually have to wait until syllabus day to find out how much their course materials will be, but not anymore. There's a new system called the Eagle Direct system, and the man that works here behind this door can tell you a little more about that.
All undergraduates are automatically enrolled in the Eagle Direct textbook program, and for one flat fee of $20 per credit hour, all required course materials are included. That will include your printed textbooks, your electronic accesses, and lab books and workbooks.
Some students, like Kenzavius Williams, do not think the Eagle Direct program is the best decision.
A lot of my classes I don't even really need textbooks for, so it's kind of jarring to see that I was being charged for books that I wouldn't use at all.
Williams thinks students have better options.
There are plenty of places you could go online or just in life that you can get like the same books for like a lower price, or like buy used books, like more, like just better options. Yeah.
However, sophomore Gabrielle Donaway stands on the other side of the spectrum.
I feel like it was a lot easier just because instead of me having to go on USM's bookstore website, and I had to look through picking out my own books, that the Eagle Direct system actually helped provide me with all the books I actually needed and just click the button and my books were already ordered.
Whether students appreciate it or not, the Eagle Direct system is here to stay. For Southern Miss Television, I'm Adarius McCormick.
Students interested in using Eagle Direct textbooks should opt in through their SOAR account at the beginning of each semester.
From noodles to poke bowls, Bento Sushi rolls onto campus as one of Southern Miss's newest restaurants. It offers students new flavors and fresh selections. Soraya Bonds tells us more.
Bento Sushi has come to USM. The new sushi spot is located inside the International Building. Bento Sushi is one of the largest sushi corporations in America. Not only does this new sushi spot offer a variety of fresh rolls with fresh fish, but they also serve poke bowls and ramen noodles as well. Students give mixed reviews after trying a variety of different options on the menu.
It was pretty good. I'd probably recommend it to other people. It was like bland, so I brought my own like sriracha and stuff like that.
Bento Sushi is the perfect spot for students to come grab a bite to eat before class or to come hang out with friends before doing their daily activities.
Well, yeah, I got the bento box. I thought it was really good. They made the food in front of us. It was really fresh.
The sushi spot is in a perfect place for students who may not have the time to make it all the way across campus to the fresh and still be able to be on time for class.
I got the shrimp tempura roll. Yeah, this is probably like an 8 out of 10. And then I got the chicken donburi bowl. That's a 10 out of 10. I would like to say come and try with the bento sushi and bento noodle soup.
10 out of 10. It's the best thing ever, really.
In Hattiesburg, Soraya Bonds, Southern Miss TV.
If you're looking to grab a bite before class or between study sessions, check out Bento Sushi in the International Building or at pod stations across campus.
That's it for this edition of Southern Miss Television. I'm Dima Mixon.
And I'm Kyra Lampley. Thank you for watching.
MS does suck.
MS mucks with your central nervous system, almost everything about your body.
MS took everything from me.
Always taking away. You never get anything back.
Despite MS, I will keep riding my bike.
I will continue to live the life that my daughter expects me to live.
I won't let MS change who I am inside.
I'm going to keep being me.
At Southern Miss Student Media, our mission is to shape the future of our students. If you're good at what you do, you can work anywhere. If you're the best at what you can do, you can move mountains. Southern Miss offers you a degree. Southern Miss Student Media offers you experience. With a combination, you're undefeated. Join us at Southern Miss Student Media, and together we will lead you to a lasting career. Visit the Student Media Center today, College Hall 301.